Hi, this is Miss Cindy. Hope everybody's doing okay. It's that time of year again. I thinking about doing my Christmas crafts. And since I've got into this diamond art painting, I think this year I'm going to do diamond art Christmas cards. Nothing fancy, just see if we can make them pretty. In front of you is everything that I need. Um, I have my cards, they're going to be black. I have the double adhesive sheets so that I can put it on the card and go ahead and put the diamond drills on it. I have graph paper, and that's only because whatever I'm going to put on the card, I think I need to graph it first, and then I need to practice it to make sure it'll cover. I don't think I'm going to put the actual graph paper on the card. Just get a stencil, cut it out, and put it on. But when we get to that, I'll show you. I need my scissors. This is a silver permanent marker. I may put some snow on it. I don't know. And these are my drills. Really basic, really simple. So when I get started, I'll show you what the idea is going to be. Okay, so I'm all set up here. The first thing I did was I made a little template of a tree that I'm going to put the drills on. And then I traced it on the double-sided adhesive paper. And I did pretty good because this is about as many cards as I'm going to do, so it made it all to one sheet. Then I carefully cut it out. And I took off one side of the adhesive, laid it down where it's going to be. I hope you can see this in the camera. And then I pulled off the other side. So my tree is there and it's waiting for putting the drills on. So that's pretty much all I have to do at this point is get this tree started. And as you can see, this will work. I don't know, it looks like, I tried to measure this, that's why I used a graph, so that I could measure it so it would go straight across and still give me that image. I'm sorry, not the image, but the shape of the tree. Yeah, so it looks like maybe each row I'm going to have to just add another drill. I also have some silver glimmer, like the sparkle drills, which I will probably include in here as, you know, like light bulbs. So let me get this finished and I will be back. Okay, so the tree is done. This wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be either because getting it lined up on one side and then getting enough in the middle, that wasn't so easy. But anyway, this is just a prototype to see if this is going to work. So if I can find something to make it better, I will. But this is what it looks like so far. So the next thing I wanted, I've never tried this glitter snow. I wanted to put some snow at the bottom here. I've never used this before. So I've got to play around with this to see how I'm going to put it on and if I'm going to put it on. But that would be the next step. Then I wanted the whole front of the card to have like snowflakes falling. And I have options to do that. I don't want to just, you know, paint the whole front of the card because, again, this is paper. So I have the option of white paint. When you look doing snowflakes or you're doing stars, you can use some white acrylic paint and load it up on a toothbrush and then just flick it. I've done that on a night scene, so that does work. Or you can just get some white paint and dab it with a toothpick. That also works. Then you have the two brush stroke where you put some on a brush and you tap it around. That works. So because I wanted some glitter, I may try this. I'm going to see if it works first, and if it does work, then I'll show you what I'm doing. The only method I haven't tried to get like snowflakes or stars is to put mixed glue with the actual glitter. I think I'm going to see if I can get that mixed and then put it in a bottle with a large nozzle and then dab it that way. This way it's not covering the whole black background, which is what I didn't want to do. So next is putting on the glitter snow on the bottom. We're going to see how that looks. And then I have to go back and get some snow for the background. And then that's pretty much it. The inside, depending on who it's for, I will do my own greeting. And that's where I'm going to use the silver permanent chrome marker. I have a pretty neat handwriting, so for each person it would have something different or, saying in the inside. And that'd be pretty much it. I want it basic because the cards that I'm doing, usually I give these people a gift card. So it doesn't have to be all fancy. The gift card is enough. I just want to put the gift card in something other than a gift card envelope. So I'll be back after I try this glitter snow. Okay, so for the snow in the background of this card, I tried different techniques, and I think I'm going to stick with what I know. This here was glue and white glitter that I mixed together. This is not what I want for this card, but I'm definitely going to do this again. This made like glitter paint. And I can't believe how nice this comes out because it still has that transparency of the black card. So I may use this in my painting. This is the same glue and the glitter, white glitter, but I used this with the toothpick, and I just didn't like the way that showed up. This one here is glitter, white glitter with paint, and I didn't like the way that showed up. So this is just using my toothpick, dipping it in white paint, and just dotting it all over. And I think that's what I'm going to go with. Now this bottom, this snow, this is this glitter snow by Aleene's. And this is the first time I've used this. And when they say it's fluffy, it is fluffy. It's like a whipped cream. That's how it goes on. But it's supposed to dry with like a glitter sheen to it. This is not fully dry. I just touched it. It's not fully dry. But this is going to work. So I'm going to use this for the bottom of my card. And then I'm going to use this for like the snowflakes. And when I come back, I should have a couple of them finished, and we'll see how it goes. Once it's completely done and I'm happy with it, I'm just going to take some Mod Podge and brush over the front to make sure those drills stay in place. So I'll be back when it's finished. Okay, I'm finished with this easy craft. They didn't come out too bad. I did 3 trees in different colors with the drills that I had. And this was pretty easy enough that I think I'm going to have the girls finish the rest of them. But you followed me through this whole video. The only thing I didn't mention that I did was when I put the little snowflakes on, I did use a toothpick with some glue to stick those on. But everything else was just attached to that adhesive paper. And then the inside, just Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So that's the end of this little craft, using these diamond drills for something other than using it in the kits. Because I like the way this worked, and I know the girls would like this, I may make the other cards. I may do like a stocking and do it in red, or a Christmas wreath. But anyway, that's it for this video. Have a great day. Please subscribe. You have any questions, give me a thumbs up, and have a great day.